Television. How are you doing today? I hope that you're coping with the cold climate that we have around us here. It's not really easy to cope with the cold. It's really extremely cold back here in the west region. We're just trying to cope. In fact, it's not easy for anybody, but we hope you're coping. For your kids that are going to school every morning, ensure that you keep them extremely warm in this season so that they don't catch any fever or anything that will make them sick. Because before sick, you spend more money than the one you had to keep just to ensure that they always keep warm. In the heart of the city, it is on NG Television. We are very happy to be with you, beautiful people, good people of NG TV. It is always a delight to welcome you here on this program every day as from 2:30 p.m. on the dot. Just give a ring and we're present here to give you just the very best, what we know best, which is what we give to you, a smile on your face every day. No matter what must be killing you, what is dealing with you at this point in time, give yourself a reason to smile. It's very important to find yourself a reason to smile. I saw somebody who said, I don't have any reason to smile anymore. I don't have any reason to invest. I don't have a reason to do this. So many people have given up on life, giving up in so many things that are going on around them. They've told themselves that nothing good can possibly come out from them. But I want to tell you, it's a lie. Don't put yourself in that kind of state that you feel discouraged and that you tell yourself that no, nothing good can possibly come out from you. No, tell yourself that something good can come out from you, something really good that you will, of course, enjoy. In the heart of the city, this program this afternoon will talk about so many interesting things, and I know that you're going to enjoy this afternoon. The girls are present this afternoon to give you just the very best for another edition of In the Heart of the City. Our technician on board this afternoon, Joel Didem, at the other side of the glass. Good afternoon to you, and thanks for being there. Time for me to welcome the girls before we get right into our program this afternoon. Maricol, good afternoon to you, and it's a delight to be with you.
Thank you, Cynthia. Good afternoon.
Thank
it's a
you.
delight as well. Happy to be here once again.
It's always
to serve viewers of In the Heart of the City. I was about to say my city because the names look alike. They look like city.
It's the same thing.
The name was almost clashing in my mind. Thinking of all those who are equally very sick, those who are down, those who are not feeling too well.
Exactly.
And those who are not so well dressed as well, arrange their dresses, and not to forget those who are in class. Those who are in class this afternoon. So today I'm thinking of them. But before then, I want to say hello to Miss B. Good afternoon to you, Miss B.
Thank you so much.
I was almost already flying over because I was already in school. I was thinking of children in class. So during this season, like you rightly put it, there, it's extremely cold.
Yeah, some of the classrooms are very cold.
Exactly. So I want to call the attention of parents to think of that particular aspect when they are sending their kids to school. Be you big girl or small girl, because at some point there are some kids that will be like, Mommy, I'm already big.
Okay.
Why are you only forcing me to wear that thing inside? So every time it's that way, it sounds they feel like okay, it's fine, it's not fine, or it's fine, it's not fine. But you should feel better, by wearing those dresses, because some kids, especially the young ones or the big ones, in these classrooms, they come out with asthma, they come out with pneumonia, they come out
because of the excess cold.
Exactly. So I'm thinking particularly of the parents, and I'm thinking of all those ones in the marketplaces selling these things as well. So most of them who are into this business, when they know that you want it.
Yes,
they too like it. They will just step up the price.
exactly.
Like this, this is a turtleneck dress coats that you used to buy for kids. You find them on the market right now. They're very expensive.
Very expensive.
It's very expensive, but it's good because it permits the neck, the chest to be.
Yeah. That is very correct. Thank you very much, Maricol. We hope that the message has gone through to all the parents out there. I would love to go over to Miss B, but I'll do that. I'll beg our technician this afternoon to give us a transition before we come back for our program this afternoon. We are hoping that we get a transition. While waiting that we get a transition, the other side of the glass, you're watching In the Heart of the City. For all our viewers, those who are just joining us, it's In the Heart of the city. Our question of today is displayed on your screen there. Should a husband defend his wife when his family talks bad about her? Should a husband defend his wife when his family talks bad about her? We have this very current situation that we find every day in our society, where we have wives who suffer a lot because of the different things they go through with their family in-laws, and most of the time most men don't ever bother to defend their wives when it has to do with situations like that. So do you think a husband should defend his wife when his family talks bad about her? In that kind of situation, what do you think the husband should do? And we will come to talk about other things that that comes in place with this kind of situation that women may be going through. We have the business, the kitchen, and of course the health. Page 4, our program. Remember, we talked business yesterday. We started talking about eggs, that is so much used at this period in time, where so many children are going to school, and the kitchen is busy for rice and stew. And the health we had to do on the dark eyelid. Before I get over to Miss B, I'll beg the producer this afternoon, if you are with me, of course, to get us a transition. Then we come back, then we get to the next. Welcome back. For those who have been with us from the start of this program, for those who are just joining us in the heart of the city on NG television, and we're still at the point of saying good afternoon to the girls this afternoon to welcome them on set. And Mariko talked more on the children that are going to school this afternoon. For children that are going to school, that parents should ensure that this season, the rainy season, that is very cold, and most of them come out with illnesses like pneumonia, asthma, because of the cold. You know, some children, when going to school, they just put on their uniform and that's all, and they are going to school. They don't think about the fact that they have to wear something inside. No, they put the uniform, there's nothing inside the dress, maybe just their undies, their pants, and they are gone. But they don't forget about inner wear. Parents should ensure that the little ones have something to put inside because of cold. When cold gets to the chest, before you know, you have runny nostrils. But there are other serious illnesses that can come into place where you neglect your children and keep them, let them to be under the cold. Having finished with my recall, I turn over to Miss B or Lady B. She's present this afternoon, and rest assured, she's going to give you just the best. Miss B, good afternoon to you.
Thank you so much, Binda. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mariko. Good afternoon to our televiewers. We're glad to be here. Today is Tuesday, of course. I think the weather is not very bright out there.
Yeah, I can see how armed you are. Thank for you. That.
Just to say that whoever is about coming into town, for that to keep yourselves warm.
Okay, it's very important to keep yourself very warm. Thank you very much, Miss B, for that advice to people that are coming to town, that you should keep yourself warm. It's important that you keep yourself very, very warm. Having talked about our question this afternoon, I would like us to start with the question this afternoon, the question that we have right there on the screen. Should a husband defend his wife when his family talks bad about her? Do you think a husband should defend his wife when his family talks bad about her? I would like to start with Miss B. Miss B, if we are together, I'd like to start with you. Should a husband defend his wife when his family talks bad about her?
Thank you so much, Cynthia Binda. Should a husband defend
his wife
when the family
talks bad about her?
The husband's family or
the husband's family, his family.
Okay, Miss B, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes now. It will
depend. Yes, will depend. If the woman is wrong, defend your wife, but then correct her.
Okay, if she's wrong.
Defend your wife, but then correct her. If she's wrong, defend her and then correct her. If she's right, still defend her all the same. Now, why do I say defend her and then correct her? Okay, why do I say defend her? It's an indication that no matter how wrong we may be, yeah, you can't really deny your own.
Yes.
You can't throw your own. You can't refuse your own. Yeah, we all make mistakes. We all make errors, and so on. But again, it doesn't mean I should throw you away. So I will defend you. Defend your wives, but then correct the wives. So husbands, if you're watching and your wife makes an error, your wife is wrong, let's agree. Let's just say your wife is wrong. Defend, but let's correct her, even in front of the family members, because somebody may say, defend her and correct her behind. I will say defend her and correct her in front of the family members, but be, softer in the way you correct her. Then now when you get now in your bedroom or out of family members, you can correct her now like a lion.
Then you are.
Yes, so you must. It's a must. It's your wife, for better or for worse. The two have become one. Her errors are your errors. Every mistake she does, you have equally made the mistakes with the mistake, because the two of you need to reason together. And maybe, I don't know, anything can happen in the course of the marriage, but defend her no matter, even if she's told good, even if she's told, even if she was caught in adultery, if I may say,
yes,
defend her, but then correct her.
Miss B, correcting her in front of the family members, would it not make people say any other family member to talk to her the way they want?
Thank you so much. Now you understand why I said correct her in front of the family members, but be wise. For example, the way you correct her in the bedroom should not be the same. Why are you doing that? It's an indication that you are with the family and you are with your wife. Don't just stand and defend her when she's wrong and leave her. No, family remains family. Your wife too remains your wife. But mind you, your wife is your number one family, no matter the error she has made. If she's told, even if she was caught in adultery, defend her, then correct her in front of everybody. But again, be hard or harder in your correction behind doors than when you're in front of people. So I wouldn't say no, because it's your wife. You should not. You should only defend her and forget about the fact that she's wrong. And then she's right, good, defend her.
Okay.
Defend her fully.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss B. I will come back to you with another question, just going in line with our question of today. Should a man defend his wife when his family talks bad about her? That is our question of discussion for this afternoon. I turn over to you, Maricol, with the same question. Should a husband defend his wife when his family talks bad about her?
That's her in-laws.
Yes, her in-laws. Yes, her husband.
About her.
Yes,
to their son.
Yes, even to their son, even in the public. No, people are just fond of insulting.
I think, to my opinion, he should.
Okay.
He should, no matter what it is that they are saying, because the two become one. So to me, the first thing is he should protect her outside, just like Ms. B said earlier, that you protect, but move in and ask the reason, because sometimes in-laws see things that the husband might not see.
Exactly.
Yes, and we women are generally very cunning sometimes. That is, we give an image that is not necessarily us, but because we want to have a particular we are looking for something at that particular moment. We want a favor. So we want to be called a good woman. We want to be called, I don't know, a generous woman. She's nice. She's very generous. She's caring. Meanwhile, deep down, she's not. So some of them see.
Yes.
Yes. Some of these in-laws see these things. They see that you're surely acting the whole drama, and because of that, now they speak it out to the son, who is their brother and who is your husband. But now he has the right to protect her. Why? Because the two became one, like I said earlier. But the problem is, don't just protect and just sit, because there are equally some men who just hear and just say, yes, it's true.
It's true.
I've been suspecting this woman. Yes, it's true. She can be that way. Yes, it's true. I've been thinking of this. And you two join the crew, and all of them jointly finish the woman. sometimes she might be acting that way out of ignorance. Sometimes she might be doing it because of the way, the kind of politics she has made in that family.
Their family.
Because every family, I must say, has its politics. And they have their languages, they have their gestures, they have their mentality. When you get into that family, if you cannot connect to it, you'll be considered an alien. That is, they'll consider you're a complete stranger, and you surely want to come and change things in their families. So some families are not flexible. You start fighting over.
Okay.
And one of those fights is by talking about you to their brother.
Their brother.
Not necessarily because she's bad, but because her own ways are quite different from yours. Remember, all of us grew up from different
homes. That's true.
We have different education. So when we come together as a couple, there are things we have to do. There are a lot of compromise that we have to do amongst us as husband and wife. So with a larger family, it becomes extremely complicated as well, because the man can accept you the way you are, but his family might not accept you. But who matters here more? That's the question too. Because is it the man that matters or the entire family that matters? Now some people will lay more emphasis on their husband and say to hell with the entire family, because after all they live together under the same roof. But given our context, our African context, you can't just say to hell like that to the family.
Well, you get married to a whole family.
That's it. And sometimes to the whole village too. If you're marrying from two different villages. Exactly. So it's quite complicated at that level. But what I think is that the first thing that a man should do when he hears his family members talking real bad, because sometimes there are some criticisms that can pass, like they can, like the French would say, the French people would say Gérard, but there are some that when it's spoken out, honestly, you the man will feel down, because you are like, is this me bringing shame onto my family through a woman? Let me take an example before I give you back the mic. Like, imagine that in-laws come from the village, because they didn't announce they are coming. The woman, she doesn't show up any form of hospitality.
Yeah, she doesn't give them anything.
No hospitality.
So you should sit there and wait till your brother comes.
Those are things that look alarming in our context, honestly. And if the man is not there, he will never be told by the wife, but he will be told probably by the brothers or the family, because they know how they felt it. They felt the pinch inside their shoe, so they know what they will say. They know how they will say. But the woman will say, justifying herself by saying that I didn't know they were coming, so I just did what I could. I cooked for you and kids in the house, so I didn't think of any third person coming in, and so on and so forth. So sometimes by justifying herself like that, the man can listen, but hearing from the family side, the story is different again, because they will be like, this is not what we had from the beginning when we just knew this woman.
When we married her.
Yes, she was really nice, and her family, in fact her father and her mother are very hospitable. So it means there's something she was hiding from us about her.
Okay, thank you very much, Maricol. I will continue with you with this other word. Why can a woman not defend herself? Is it bad for a woman to defend herself at a point in time? That means defend herself in front of the family?
If she's given the room to do so, because sometimes they might not even give her the room. That's typical of our African context. Sometimes she's not even given the room. Why? Because these things they happen in her back. That is, generally the family members will never speak it out. I know the kind of hypocrisy, in quotes, that we live in African context. They will never say it in her presence. They will wait till she's moved. Maybe she's even in the house with them. But because she has left the sitting room to the room, now they call their son by the side and they speak it out. Or they wait for him the day he comes to the village. Especially if he comes alone, they now call him aside and they talk about it to him. So if she's defending herself, it should be a case where, an extreme case, where they brought her into the scene. And when she's brought into the scene, she can defend herself. Why not? Because sometimes these things are exaggerated in their way of talking. Because let me take another very banal example. Like, you come to the house where probably you didn't inform that you were coming, and you are coming during a season where salaries are not yet out, so they are barely managing in the house. So inside their meals, they surely put their mbonga or their dry fish, but they serve you that meal, it becomes a whole deal for you.
Yes.
That's the in-laws are saying that she treated us poorly. She
even gave me the head of the mbonga.
All of that. So you can imagine. So she needs to justify herself at that moment. She has to defend herself. saying, this is all I had in the house. You will not ask me to cut a part of my body to put in the meal for you, but this is all I had. I gave you just what I had, and you saw the kids too eating the same thing. Or some will even say you didn't give them a drink. There are varied reasons. You didn't buy them a drink, you didn't give them a treat when they came to your house, meanwhile they were just passing, and you didn't, or you even left the kids to serve them while you were gone.
You're gone, you're
those
doing your
are
own
the kind of
things.
things that will come up. Like, just be expecting all those kind of things. But now, if she's asked, she can explain. That one, she has not killed anybody. She will explain.
Okay, she can explain. Thank you very much, Michael. But there are cases where family members who want to just, in fact, in front of you, they insult you, in front of you, they call you names. That means they don't even wait for your husband to be there to call you names at that point.
That one is the hot version.
Yes.
Yes, I think that's the extreme version of families. Yes, because there are some families that can go to that extent. Hot people, hot-tempered people with hot approaches, they are expressive in their ways. That one, if they attack you that way, I know of some cases where they even go to the extent of fighting.
Yes.
Giving punches on faces and all of that. And the woman is all alone in the middle to fight all these in-laws, sisters-in-laws.
Yeah, she's the
because most times, they're
sisters.
in-laws.
Yes.
Never brother-in-laws. Very few brother-in-laws come into this. But sisters-in-law are very sharp at that. And when you look in it, most of the sisters-in-law are not married. So they have time. And they've not yet had time to know the realities of marriage.
And they always come visiting her.
Exactly. So sometimes they even come just to look for trouble. Yes, it's not like they really love you coming, but they just come because they want to come and observe, because sometimes they do observations of the observatory committee land, and then they want to see how you treat their brother. They want to see how you treat other people who are in the house. If you're treating your own sisters or your own blood poorly, it doesn't matter to them, but treat someone who is not their blood poorly. That is not your blood, but theirs. It's magnified. That is, even if you are not treating them poorly intentionally, but just because something that you ordinarily ask kids to do, maybe go fetch water when you come back from school. Oh, you hear one sister-in-law say, oh, I went to her house and I saw her sending kids to go and carry water after school. When they spend hours in school, they are tired. Instead of giving them to rest, she's sending them. All those things will never lack. They are just the ambience that reigns inside families, and that's what makes us to all grow. And at some point, we just stop and say, what are we even fighting about?
I like the word ambience. Yes, no, I like the word ambience because it makes the thing look colorful. You know, it changes everything. Thank you very much, Maricol, for your view on the question of this afternoon. Should a husband defend his wife when his family talks bad about her? That is the question for this afternoon. And I said I had to turn over to Miss B or Lady B. Miss B, what could be the reason why some husband will not support or defend their wives?
It depends. There's so many reasons. If we want to start naming them, they will not finish.
Okay.
First of all, if a family has a stronghold over their son, if a mother or sisters or brothers have stronghold over their son, or if the man has a friend that is a bad influence, so the reasons are so many.
But should anything justify a man not?
That's why I'm saying that. But again, all what I'm saying has no, in fact, local language is not water.
Okay.
It does not stand. It's not solid enough for you not to be able to, because you are an adult. You should be mature enough to know what is right and what is wrong. So I don't see why they should blame your friend or blame your mother or blame your family members for money.
That means that's what they do when after the things are happening, say, oh, this my friend lied to me or my family.
Decided that the family of the friend. If you were getting married or you took the decision to get married, means that you were up to that. If you are manipulating upon them, go back and let your mother be telling you that that's meaning that you are not yet ready or fit for. This thing is for men, not for boys. And so if you are a man, or if you're married, it means that you're man, you're not a boy. Because there are married boys to be different.
Married boys.
It's not in terms of age. Yes, boys.
No, I just added the boys. so
yeah, you see the difference. It's not in age. because there are those very young ones who are married, yet they are leading their homes more than those thousand vows. People who are instead destroying their homes. So this thing is for those who are men in the brain, in the compartment,
in character,
everything. Yes. So there is no reason. It's an indication that the man has refused to defend the wife.
Okay.
Yes. So there's no. The reasons are there, Oberon. It means that you choose not to, or you don't even know what marriage is all about or what you were in for.
Or you got into marriage.
Those moments will come. Good. Those moments will come. Things will not be the best, but you have to, stand by your choice, stand by your decision, if I may say, and then face your matter. Don't run away from your matter. Face it like a man and solve it like a man. You don't tell me, no, my mom, my sister. No, it's you. I hold the man and not the family and not the brother, not the friend. So the reasons are there, but no matter the reasons, I will still go back to the man.
Miss B says it's a matter of choice. So, Miss B, who comes first, the spouse or the family?
The spouse. But even if we can, somebody will say right now, look at that thing that you are saying, especially those who have very strong, influence, or that too grounded with their family. But I tell you what, better let that family not kill you. It's better you don't leave the family. But if you are leaving the family for marriage, this is your first family.
Yes.
Your spouse comes first. It is clearly written in the Bible.
Yes.
A man shall leave the father and the mother and be united to the Lord. The two shall become. It doesn't mean that you abandon your grandmother, your mother.
You don't abandon them. You still talk with them, but your first
is
your spouse.
They brought you into the world. You were the family, if I may say at that point in time. So they brought you as the immediate family. You are going to produce, go and multiply. I'm not the one who said it. It's written, go multiply. You are going to multiply. This is your first family. Stand by it. And the other one is your second family. But again, they remain family. This is the truth. Now somebody will say, you see this that I'm looking for words to qualify what I'm saying. Somebody will call it bullshit. If I may say so that you are seeing it. Before you got married, the family was there. Yes, the family was there, but at this point in time, this is the one that is, in fact, the person who can easily terminate your life is the one that is and
before your other family.
Good, I always look at men who might treat your women as something is wrong thing, because you play with the woman who cooks for you, the woman who runs your errands, the woman who please. I don't want to go to.
Who sleeps on the same bed? Who cleans your house?
Come on. I don't want to go to let somebody else say, Miss B, what are you insinuating or inciting? Right? I'm not inciting anything. I'm just saying that be wise. Don't play with the woman. Let's even be neutral. Don't play with the woman who cooks for you.
That is very correct. Don't play with the woman who cooks for you. It's sufficient.
I had someone
Abon salut, as a freshman says. Thank you very much. Miss B says it's the spouse who comes first. In African context, it's very, very complicated. Be like, no, my family comes first. My mother has said that.
Because we have chose to accept manipulations and so on. No, do the right thing. Seriously, okay. When you fall by night, let that family come first and pick you. Seriously, that's why you must not play with the one who's by you. Because your life is leaning on them. Your life is leaning on you, your life is leaning on you.
I've noticed cases where Miss B, you fall in the night and she'll be like, no, since I have been maltreating you, only call your family members, come and take you to the hospital.
Let's be careful with the things you do. Seriously, these are realities in life.
Okay.
No matter how hard it may be, difficult, I may say, sometimes in the marriage, don't play with the person who is.
It makes me remember an anecdote from Marico from a few weeks back that a man was very sick in the hospital and they had to give him a kidney, something like that, Marico. Yes. You can continue from there.
In fact, he needed a kidney and he sent his wife to go. The wife was sent to go pick up some vital documents to come back now so that they can process the two, so that they take her kidney. So by the time she got into searching, she fell on birth certificates of children that the man had with somebody in the hiding. Now the question was, if you're the one, what will you do?
Let
the
that
wife?
kidney problem. Let that keep you.
You continue. But you decided to meet one and one. You are the two became one.
Thank you.
So you're supposed to. And these are the.
Thank you for that.
And these are the tough moments of the marriage.
Yes.
Because you refuse. Thank you. These are the tough moments of it. Doesn't mean that one person is, doesn't have a heart or system. You refuse to acknowledge the two have become one, and you went ahead and produced birth certificates. So let that kill me for the
Maybe so you just stay back home because they were just depending on this lady.
She's the only person that was compatible.
Yes.
It's an indication that let your situation serve as a lesson to others, so that others will be careful with the things to do. Seriously, Miss D, let that kill me from the kill you there.
I'll not give you my answer.
I thought that you would give me an
because
answer.
I know many people. I'm not talking about myself. I know many people who change their path. That's instead of going back to the hospital, they will go somewhere else. But for now, I'm not saying anything.
Wow, we play.
I will
go back with that shot.
We will go back to the hospital with all the documents. We'll show you.
I'm saying that one person refused to play the two has become. Why should I play at this point? I know. Let's use our situation to save the world. You understand? It's not my situation. Jesus mighty name. So that situation that will serve as an example to save the world is too much. No, do the right thing and God will back you up. See yourself living a peaceful life and going back to your creator in peace.
Very, very important. Thank you, Miss Beam. Thank you, Maricole, for having talked so much on this question this afternoon. That was an example to tell you, just to illustrate what Miss B said. Don't play with the person that you call your spouse. Do not play with that person. The person that shares the same, shares everything with you. That person can either make you or mar you. Remember that. Make you or mar you. So all these men who maltreat their wives and say, no, if I die today, my family will come and do this. So at one point in time, when the time shall come, by then we'll know who is who. And what I have to advise you all the men this afternoon is that we should learn, men should learn to celebrate their wives. Most African men don't do that. It's difficult for an African man to say, my wife is this, my wife is that. You know, if he says my wife is this, it's the negative, not in the positive sense. Very few of them do that, celebrating their wives, celebrating what their wife does for them. Few do that. Most of them, when they open their mouth to say, my wife does this or that, it's on the negative side. So learn to celebrate your wife. That one, it gives her more, she feels that no, she is loved. And also prompt her to do many things for you. It's in that will end our question for this afternoon, dear televiewers. And we'll take a first thought for today. It's the business. My call will tell us something as far as eggs. No, I want to say chicken. Egg is concerned. You know, maybe I want to eat chicken this afternoon.
Who knows? It's in Aqua. It's just next door.
No, it's not farm. It's big. Aqua is very far.
There's even one just next door. Alright, Cynthia, thank you for giving me the floor. We'll talk about the grooming of eggs.
Okay.
In fact, how do we get to that stage anyway today? Yesterday we talked on sales.
The sales.
And I know some people really love eggs. And this is the season. If you don't know, this is the season. Just rush. You get very good sizes for affordable prices. Now, in terms of how we get to the eggs, generally when you go to the market, those who are into rearing of fowls or into poultry farming,
poultry farming.
Yeah. Once you go to the market, there are different genres in the market. There's genres of chick or fowls. Now there's a version that is called Ipongdus, that is generally put in French, but it's the version that can be able to lay eggs. Now there's another version that is just for feeding, consumption,
yes.
So there are some people who just program themselves, like say in November, while preparing for Christmas, they just go get their fowls, very little ones, at say 1,500, and they come back to groom till December in order not to fall in the trap of buying chicken at the dime with
very expensive
exorbitant prices.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about the aspect of grooming the eggs. Now how do you go about it? You go to the market. Don't get the same chick that you're going to consume to expect that they are going to give you eggs. It can just be a case of chance, just a matter of chance or luck that you fall on such a situation. Because I remember some years back when we were killing a fowl, in order to consume. We saw eggs in.
Yes, that's what I
So
wanted
it's
to say.
possible,
See
yes.
eggs
So,
inside.
yeah, so it's very possible. And that one is very, very nutritional. So that version that you see,
You remove
of it,
inside, yes.
very nutritional. Now we'll talk about the one that will permit us to be able to have real eggs, table eggs, whatever you want, the big, the small, the smallest, in fact the moderate. You just need these small chicks. And their colors are quite different from my little research. Their colors are quite different from what you just get for consumption, as you groom them for consumption. Generally, they have a color that is near yellow, near brown.
Yes.
Now, when you get to the market, this is the price: 1,000 francs, sometimes even 500 francs. Don't be surprised. Sometimes, when it's really at its hike, that's at a peak, where there are really no people buying,
Yes.
the prices really drop. So, if you happen to fall in that season, seriously, you are a jackpot guy, because you will be fine at the end. Now you get this 1,000 francs, 500 francs, 1,500 francs. These are the price ranges. You bring it back home. Now, after preparing a place, generally the place has to really be warm. Remember, it needs to be warm because they are chicks and they are very fragile. Now, people will generally use sawdust. Others will use many other methods. Then they use the bulbs, the small bulbs. In the heart of the city is very nice because we learn everything. The small bulbs that are sold for 500 francs, for 200 francs,
The yellow bulbs.
the yellow bulbs that really give heat. This is to produce enough heat for these chicks,
Consume so much.
and they eat, and there are so many, and they can cry for a very long time. When I say cry, is because maybe when they've not had food, they can really be able to scream out of their ordinary noises that you hear on daily. Now it can last for, say, Saturday was 24, I think
24, 20 to 32 days.
yes, 20 to 32
2 weeks, sorry.
2 weeks, all right. Now 20 to 32 weeks. Yes, just calculate it back at home. These are the small lessons that you get into by learning how to grow eggs. Now, after you have waited for that length of time, this is for them to grow and give you eggs.
Okay, they have to grow.
Yes,
Then
before
for
they
give you eggs.
Yes. So when they get to the stage of maturity, you would see it. And generally, when they started growing, at some point you will see the difference. You will know the cock, you will know the hen. But generally, people who go to buy, they would like to go just for the hen, and they'll look for one cock, one strong cock, and they bring around when it's time for crossing. It's called crossing. So when you leave them to cross, just be expecting eggs in the days ahead. And like I learned through my little research before coming on set, 1 egg per day, but it can go above. Yes, because they can give you 1 egg per day, but it can go above. And generally, when they've started giving you eggs, please look after them because they are fragile. And if you notice, they are very wild during that season.
There's a way that they protect their eggs sometimes.
If you send your hand, you dare send your hand in a very careless manner, they can chop off your whole hand because they are protecting. Is this maternal thing that is equally inside the hens? They are protecting their chicks. So that's it essentially for the eggs. Since you don't want to let them hatch the eggs, you have to just pick them up once they lay. That's the secret.
Yeah, okay. If they leave it there, can it break?
They will sit on it and it would hatch because they need the necessary heat from their mom to make it hatch. But if you pick them up like immediately, that's why you need to really be attentive, and you have someone who is checking from time to time. Then keep their place always clean. Watch out. It's very important because only that hygiene can kill the chicks since they are still very young from that tender age. While they are growing bigger, you have to expand their space as well, and then you separate some because some are really wild also amongst them, especially when it comes to males. When they are eating, they are fighting. So, and the cocks separate them from the chicks, from the hens.
From the hens. Thank you, Marie Cole. That is how to get the eggs that you have right there on the screen. How do you go about getting it? It's a whole process. And I know that at one point in time, these hens, they get old and they're supposed to be eaten. And their meat are very strong. They are very strong. It's like country fowl. You need to pull before you even get something. Thank you very much, Maricol, for the egg this afternoon. For those who want to get into the business of having eggs, of extracting egg, you get a hen in the market like a fowl, a chick, as Maricol called it. You get in the market 500, 1,000, 1,500. Then you keep it for 20 to 32 weeks then before you start having your eggs. And ensure that you take the eggs out immediately as the fowl lays it. Miss B, anything to add as far as this egg? Have you been able to get it poultry farming? Okay.
So that I eat the eggs.
Okay.
So
those village fowl are very protective of their eggs.
Eggs are sweet. The eggs are sweet and they have a very good color. So that's when I noticed the only thing I know when they lay. If you want to eat the eggs, you can touch.
Okay.
You can touch. You can touch with your hands. And if you know you are not for eating, don't touch that. It's not for what's that? Just the chick.
The chick.
That's what I don't know if
That's what they used to tell us.
I didn't know if it's a myth. Because people in those days they have experience and so my father could see that myth that is true. So I noticed if the fowl is laying on the ground and it's laying by the corner, if I have to eat one, the one you touch, it's when you touch, then it replaces it for another.
Okay, Miss B, it's very complicated for the village hens or the one that we call country fowl. It's very, very complicated. So Miss B will do our kitchen rice and stew, if I am very correct.
You're correct. It's still rice and stew.
Okay.
I promised I was going to come with something that let's just have what is in front of us.
Okay.
Thursday.
Thursday.
There's something special. I'm going to just, get connected on Thursday and just, to discover what will come up on Thursday. But let's begin with rice and stew now. The only thing we'll do is that let's just fry the sauce another way.
Okay, another way to fry the sauce.
Remember we chopped all the spices, we put the refined oil, we pour the tomatoes and the spices, we fried it dry. Thereafter we put the
fried fish.
You know what we don't do? We will not fry the fish.
Oh, not fry the fish?
Yes.
Okay, what do
Chop
we do?
all the spices, put in a pot, add the mixed fresh fish. Good. So we say that, good. We chop all the spices. We put in the pot, we get the fresh fish which are really so well washed, so well. We put inside. To put your refined oil, to put a pinch of salt, nutty pepper, and all the spices you need to use. Balance well, taste, and then place on the fire and cover. When it's boiling, the smell, that aroma, that beautiful aroma is all out. What do? You go taste, and then when it's all balanced, somebody may be wondering that the tomatoes not, keep the sour taste in the mouth when you do it this way.
Will it not be black?
No. Okay. You will get ready now you get the original taste of the tomatoes, you get the original taste of the spices, and you get the original taste of the fish, the fresh fish. It's different from when you fry it. So mix everything on the floor. After mixing everything on the floor, what do? Put your refined oil and so on, stand on the fire.
But you don't have the fish, Miss B.
The fish is inside.
Will you not get so?
Thank you so much. The secret with this is that when you're cooking, just this, shaking it.
Okay, don't put the spoon.
Or you can use a spatula, but before you do this, you shake the pot once it's ready. But now, the fish will not get soft because it's getting ready with the spices all at once. So the normal time that the fish is getting ready, that's the tomatoes and onion is.
Okay, the normal time.
But because you know why, the secret is everything was cooked from start to end at the same time. So there's no way, except we had to, fry the tomatoes after, or let's say we cook the fish after, the thing is warm or cooked a little, you add the tomatoes.
Add the tomatoes, yes.
Danger. You won't be able to eat it well. The fish will be very soft. But here, the secret is everything is cooked at the same time and the get ready at the same time. So the fish is balanced, it's really thin. No sour things, the fish is well cooked and it's excellent. I'll go try that. Come back and tell me. The sauce, the only way we go do the sauce. And for the rice, please, if it is good rice, no make if the rice is good.
Yes, but people they are according to their pockets.
There are some kind of sauce, if I may say, please go for good rice.
Okay.
It must not necessarily be the one that we do much.
The beefing rice.
But that one is already, processed. There are other brands that are still good. What do we do? My problem is please cook the rice so well. I would like to, do the carrot green beans thing.
Inside the rice.
So come on the white rice. And then do justice to the sauce. You define the rice in line with the sauce.
Okay.
The sauce was very
Okay, Mariko, which fish do you prefer, the fried or the boiled fish?
No, generally I like it fried.
Okay, you like it fried.
I like it fried and crispy.
Crispy. You know when it fries and cheese, it wants to get burned.
It's making kush.
Yes, I get that way. Thank you, Miss B, for this other way in which you can cook tomato sauce. For those who do know, you must not do the shwa all the time. We will change how to do it. I know that some people, Miss B, they boil tomato before they go and grind.
Yes, some people, especially when it's much. And a number of persons will do the tomato this way because they want to bring out the oil.
Okay. You boil before you take to the meal. Okay.
So some people will do it that way. Or not also has oil.
Okay. I saw that recently a woman went to she has cooked her tomato before she was going to do it. I heard about it, but I really never tried. Thank you for that. This afternoon, tomato sauce for us with rice. I know this is a loved meal by so many children. All children like it. Let me not see so many. All children, even the adults who like it. My brother loves this so much. Can eat rice from 1st to 31st. He doesn't have a problem with it. Doesn't eat no other thing but just rice. And there are so many other people who like just rice. So we just talk a little on health. That is the black eyelids. Some of the causes. Would like to just name them for you. The first thing is sun damage. When you walk a little bit on the sun, you notice that you have black eyelids down here. Begin to wonder what is happening. Equally, pregnancy too can lead to that. It increases your melanin production in your body, leading to dark patches called melams. These may even occur around your eye area, like what we have there. Sun exposure can make melams worse all the time. When you have the black eyelids already and you walk on the sun, it makes it worse. Thinning skin, common with age. People who are of age, Miss B says it was age, as they call them. Your skin becomes thinner with the natural loss of the collagen and the fat. In turn, your skin may look darker. You used to look fair, but your skin will look darker at that point in time. Inflammatory diseases. This disease may include dermatitis, allergies, chronic sinuses, and rheumatoid arthritis, amongst others. Inflammatory disease can make your skin swell and darken in certain spots. And certain medication, oral contraceptive like birth control pills, are common culprits. Dark skin patches can occur from related hormonal fluctuation. Also, a glaucoma medication called bimatopros can cause darkening on the skin on the eyelid as what we have there. These usually fades in 3 to 6 months after you discontinue the medication. For those who are taking drugs, that is what can possibly happen. There are some other causes. Some other causes of dark eyelid may be congenital. This means you're born with them. People are born with them. And some other cases, people who have suffered from eye problems that may suffer from this, or a blood vessel tumor of the eye, and you have a problem with your eye, small dark mole, non-cancerous tumor, post-wine strain, or styes. There are so many things that are common for this, but during the Friday we'll give you some ways in which you can help fight the dark eyelid. So many people suffer from it. Even when you don't sleep well, if you wake up in the morning, you notice your eyelids are dark. Just one of the things that can possibly cause that too. It's on that we say goodbye from this end. It has been a pleasure being with you for the program this afternoon. Mariko, I wish you a nice end of the day.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. Better one for you.
Thank you.
And to you too, Miss B, and to all the viewers out there. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Maricol. Miss B, I wish you a nice end of today.
Thank you, Destiny.
Thank you.
Destiny, calling Maricol.
Thank you,
And
Miss
to
B.
our televiewers, Thursday is another day.
Of course, Thursday is another day. We will come back to you in full force. I wouldn't leave without telling all the men to learn to celebrate their women. Please celebrate their wives, and you will come and tell me the outcome. You stay blessed. Bye bye.